Hello, everyone. So yesterday, after I did the Madeline SOTO reading, I was sitting kind of meditating on it, and I feel like I put the pieces in my brain in place, and I want to check it with cards. This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Okay, so let's say hypothetically that something happens between the mom and Madeline. Now, the mom could then convince the boyfriend, because she knew about the abuse. If you don't help me cover this up, I'm just going to go say it was you, because they can check the abuse with it, like line it up. And especially because I saw somebody said that he hadn't been around but came back for her birthday, Madeline's birthday or something like that. So the mom almost, like, I feel, threatened the boyfriend or whatever he is to frame it in the way that it would look like it was him, because she had allowed the abuse. And almost like he did that and helped to make everything happen and cover everything up. Obviously not well, but cover everything up. Because him accidentally clearing out his phone that morning, it feels, I don't know, it just feels like that was like, I don't know, almost as if the mom knew that once he did that, it would make him look even more guilty, and easier for her to kind of be like, if you don't go along with this plan, I'm just going to flip it all on you, because look, now they even have the phone thing and the proof that you tried to hide it because you accidentally happened to clear your phone out on the day that this happened, or after, the day after. Sorry, I'm trying to like think this out in the way I thought it out before. So she has that over him to be like, if you don't go along with this, I'm just going to flip it all on you. So now he is in prison, but not for unaliving charges. So like, he doesn't have to really turn on her until those charges would come, because even if he does now, there's no unaliving charges yet. So like, if he comes and says, oh, she did it, but I covered it up, well, you're an accomplice, and you're not charged for an accomplice right now. You're charged for, you know, the phone stuff. So almost like it doesn't benefit him to turn on her yet. So that's why we haven't heard about it yet. But I feel like he felt like he needed to clean up her mistake. I just get this feeling that he had more benefit out of Madeline being here than not being here. So I'm just going to pull some cards and see what we get. Again, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion. Let's do 2 rows of 5. Man-made disaster. He's the man. She's the woman. It's in reverse. And I said in the last reading something about him springing in action. This is like, since it's in reverse, it's taking off instead of crashing. Man. Okay. Collapse. See, 2 people standing by watching a building collapse. I think they were both there when something happened. I don't. Body of water in reverse. Oh, let me get a confirmation for that. Strategy in reverse. Not, this was the card that came out yesterday, not pre-planned. Body of water in reverse. What was speaking to me is the fish. plenty of fish in the sea, but it's in reverse. So the mother's potential jealousy of what was going on with the boyfriend and the daughter. There's that health issues in reverse again. A lot of people were mentioning pregnancy being a possibility, or him giving her something, because in the last reading I got the drugs card, but I didn't feel it. So if there was something given to her, I don't tend to believe that's the reason she passed. I think that maybe that's why I wasn't physically feeling it like I usually would. And health issues being in reverse, again, I feel like there's some kind of trauma or something, as opposed to like an OD or like a health issue stemming from trying to not have a pregnancy. High vibes in reverse, which we got the low vibes card yesterday for the mother. Now we have high vibes in reverse, which would be low vibes. So this would be the mother and this would be not him. It feels like the mother causes the collapse due to jealousy, I guess. I don't know what word I should use there. Let's do one more row. Under man-made disaster, anger in reverse. It wasn't the man that was the man that was in a rage, because how did I word that yesterday? A fit of rage or a heated moment or something. Not from him. Not that he was doing anything right, but collapse, reptilian in reverse, snake in reverse. What caused the collapse? The one that we're not really looking at as much, because everyone's looking at the man because he's in prison for known abuse. She's hiding her role in the collapse. Power in reverse. I lost control of my power. I felt like there wasn't any more fish in the sea. It feels like she has a codependency wound that she felt like was being triggered by her daughter. Even though embezzlement under health issues in reverse. So hiding, concealing health issues in reverse. Maybe there was a fear of pregnancy. Maybe there was one. I don't know. I, for some reason, I'm like not like, usually I get feelings of things, and I'm almost wondering if Madeline was just so numb because that's had been going on for so long that she had just kind of stopped feeling. She feels very like looking into her energy then feels very disconnected from her own body, which makes sense. Or maybe whatever was being given to her was to make her feel nothing, which again makes sense. I don't know, almost as if there was a pregnancy, maybe Madeline didn't know, but the mother had a feeling, or he did or something, or maybe she, I don't know. Unalive. High vibes in reverse. High vibes in reverse, which is the same thing as yesterday. We got low vibes for the mother, unalived, what caused the unalive, health issues in reverse, being hidden. So if this isn't a pregnancy, it's the threat of Madeline coming forward and revealing what was being done to her that was causing issues with her body. Plenty more fish in the sea? I think not. I lose control when I feel like I'm losing my power over the mother, feeling allegedly like she's losing her power over him because of feeling like he was more attached to Madeline. Collapse with reptilian in reverse. The snake that caused the collapse is being concealed. Man-made disaster in reverse, anger in reverse. These are what's really drawing my attention. It wasn't the man that's anger caused this. It was the low vibe person that was represented by the mother that caused the unaliving. Allegedly. I have 3 cards from Madeline if that is in the right direction. My ears are ringing. Boat in reverse. Government in reverse. Democrat in reverse. The one who was actually in charge of things unfolding has not yet been taken in by the government. They're looking for something that they haven't yet found. Confirmation. No fear, so they'll find it. God, they're like holding their hand up. I almost want to say it feels like they have something that points towards the mother. They're just trying to make sure they have enough. Is that fair to say? Weird science in reverse. I'm just wondering if something that she was being given somehow came through the mother, like maybe the mother's medication, or maybe even substances that the mother was getting, like trying to tie an element of what was going on before. Are the authorities currently trying to tie together an element of something that happened before the unaliving to what could have potentially led to the unaliving? So like we have proof that he was being abusive. It feels as though they're trying to get enough proof to tie her to the before so that it makes sense as a motive, because it's maybe hard to come by evidence of how the actual unaliving went down. But if they can tie in the motive more strongly, they can use the evidence they do have to paint a picture of the mother's role. 2 cards to confirm if that's in the right direction. Aliens in reverse is someone who did belong in the house, which wasn't him because he wasn't there anymore. Timeline issue. Put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in this for now and come back to it. Timeline issue. Something the mother said in terms of timeline doesn't make sense. I don't know if it's that part in the interview where she says we dropped her off at school, but then apparently we didn't. Something almost as if this is saying, and I'll pull 1 card to confirm, is this saying something in the mother's interview was what opened the door to them starting to collect certain things to try and tie the mother into knowledge or a part in what was leading up to this so they can link the motive, because it feels like they don't have enough to present it without a motive. Because if you go motive, it looks more like he has the motive. But if they're trying to get the mother's motive, they need some proof or evidence to tie her to before the crime, coupled in with something that she said that doesn't line up in terms of timeline in an interview. Confirmation? Thief in reverse. He came up as the thief, taking something that wasn't his. It's in reverse. Her. Allegedly. All right. I have to hop off, so I'm going to end this now. Psychic abilities. I was just going to say, can I have a card from Madeline as a password? Well, the sun and the world. Shining light on, they are trying to shine light on the cycle that Madeline was experiencing to tie the mother into it. Please remember, this is all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Talk to you soon.